Welcome to the Muxall Open IoT channel. I am your host, Michael Crane. We finally got the parts for our controllers in. I was very excited to get them. I was looking at these going, so something doesn't look right. Every single through-hole component was not installed. So I pay like 63 bucks per set. So this is a one set, which is basically for one controller, and I give them 63 bucks to assemble it for me, and that's damn near a quarter of the cost of the controller. People always wonder why the controller is expensive. Well, that's one of the reasons. Okay, so I was actually testing this controller out on the grill, and I noticed that. Sorry for my pointer, I don't have a proper pointer, so I'm going to use this toothbrush. Anyway, I noticed that I was testing the panel lights, and I noticed that I had 3 LEDs on this side lit up, but on this side I only had 2. There's one there. There's actually one behind the knob. I don't know if I can you see it back there? It's way back there. It kind of shines light around the knob and at the knob, so you can see the knob at nighttime, right? I noticed one of the LEDs was out. This one right here, this middle one. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, it happens from time to time, but usually it's very rare. When I say it happens from time to time, I think I've seen it once before. So it doesn't happen a lot. So when I assemble these things, I pot them. I pot the LCD and the button panel in the faceplate. And as you can see, the potting material, you know, right here, it's clear, and that pretty much, you know, seals the, you know, all the electronics in here. Plus, it makes any water that might get splashed right here onto the button panel or the LCD. It makes it waterproof. And so servicing these LEDs, I don't know if you can see them. Let me try to zoom in here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there's the LED. And this isn't the one that's burnt out. And there's one there, and one up. Let's see, can you see that? Well, there's one right there. Sorry, I'm looking in the monitor to see, so you make sure you guys can see it. There's one there, one there, one there. Okay. And these are reverse mount LEDs, so they've got a hole there soldered through. And if you've watched any of my soldering videos or PCB assembly videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, servicing these little LEDs is a huge pain because they're buried. In potting. All right. And so I was getting, you can see right here, I was getting ready to assemble this thing. I already have the backlight soldered on. I was just about to put it together, and I was like, whoop, you can't see what I'm talking about, can you? Let me zoom out here. I was just getting ready to put this thing together. I said, you know what? Maybe I'll check these LEDs before I do, to make sure that they work, because it's a lot easier to service them, you know, without this board soldered in. Because once this board right here is soldered in, then I have to unsolder it, and it's a real pain. But I thought I'd double check. I figured this was just a one-off fluke, right? So anyway, I went ahead and put this main PCB on the button PCB. I didn't solder anything in, stuck a ESP on there, and decided to look at the LEDs. And you can see there's, I think you can see 1, 2 LEDs are working. This one's dead. And 1, 2 LEDs, and this one's dead. It might be easier to see from this side. No, probably not. Anyway, so this one's dead, and this one's dead, right? So now I'm going, uh-oh. I decided I'm going to go ahead and I don't remember if I've checked this one yet. And as you can tell, I haven't even removed the tape from this one or this one to see yet if they have bad LEDs. But I did check some of the other boards that haven't been potted yet. Okay, so to do this, I set my power supply to 5 volts, 100 milliamps, because that's what the LEDs need. Let's try to probe across. Oop, well, that's good. Don't want to short them out. That would be bad. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. And so we got one bad one. Looks like this one right here is bad. Let's see which one. Sorry, I know you guys are probably cussing me because you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Let's see. And down. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we've got another dead one right here. And hold on. Okay, I went ahead and changed positions here, so so to make it, see if we can do this a little easier. And I'm going to try to do it without the paper clips. Let's see. See how the autofocus messes up? Let me turn off the autofocus here real quick. Alright, now it shouldn't change focus. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Oh, gotta turn it on. I should probably be going on the other side of this. Oops, wrong way. This resistor right here. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see, can you see everything? I can't see everything. I doubt if you can. There you go. Okay, so you can see that we've got one on the right there burn out, right here. Okay. I've got another one right here. Let's see what it looks like. Oop. I see 2 burnout on that one. Well, so I did all the all the boards that were still in anti-static bags, and we have a I have 16 boards that have problems and 4 boards that don't. So that's what is that? Let's see, 16 and 4 is that it's 2/8, 1/4. So we have a 25% pass ratio or 75% failure ratio, and that's not really including these guys over here. I didn't want to mess around with this. Oops, sorry, I don't know if you can see that, but I didn't want to mess around taking these apart. These are going to be a super pain in the butt, and it's not really the point. The point is to kind of give you guys an update of what's going on. I'm going to have to rework these boards. I might call the assembler and see if they want to help. It's not really hard to rework these. Oh, I did want to show you. I was going to do a close-up under the microscope here. We'll put it on the microscope. I'll use this camera on top of here. We'll take a look at it. But I looked at one of these boards right here. Actually, this board and another one in here. I checked to see if the solder was bad. And we'll check one. I don't need to go into that. Anyway, it wasn't a bad solder joint. So it had plenty of solder on it. These are kind of tricky to solder because of the way they're set up. But the reflow soldering looks good. So I asked the assembler to send me their reflow oven profile to see how they were, what temperatures they were ran at, and figure out why we're having so many LED failures. So anyway, to be continued, huh? Don't forget, you can support the Muxall Open IoT channel by donation using a credit card and PayPal, or by purchasing products at the Muxall store. Details and links are in the description under this video. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, that helps, and hit the subscribe button, that really helps. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comments under this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.